anything you could think of, that's the time we're in right now, 2022. If you could think of it, you could do it.
How so? You want to get some more views.
I want to get some more views.
Well,
so
maybe we get more views if we had more technology.
No, you're going to have to take your shirt off. That's how you get views. These days,
give me a couple more weeks, dog. I'm in the gym. Just so you know, you will not be the only DJ this summer with your shirt off.
Bro,
I'm coming for the title.
What workouts did you do today?
Today I did biceps.
Biceps? Take me through. Walk
you through? Okay.
Train me. I want you to be my trainer.
So today I worked on biceps. What did I do? What was the first workout I did? First workout, the barbell with the curve, that joint.
Yep.
Did 4 sets of 12, up and down. Standing with the elbows in.
Back straight.
And on the outs, back straight, of course. Elbows in, shoulders not doing the work, wrists not doing the work. That's a key thing you got to remember when you're doing biceps. You don't want to roll the bar. You want to see the top part of your knuckles, right?
What YouTube video did you watch?
Listen, dog, don't worry about it. I'm giving you the sauce. You don't got to watch the video. Dog. Then I did the incline, sitting back, 4 sets of 12 on that, unilateral.
With
you know
the
what I'm saying?
barbell or with dumbbells?
No, dumbbells at this point.
Okay, switch it up.
Then after that, I did jerking off. Very important.
That's good for the forearms, which
strength
helps the bicep.
Exactly, because you got to stabilize the bar. And then I did 4 sets of that, and by the 4th set, I was dry heaving, and I went home.
How long did you jerk off for?
Oh, just 4 sets of 12.
At the back at Planet Fitness?
Yeah, 4 sets, 12 minutes. If you don't come within 12 minutes, then,
Do they have showers?
Well, all right. Battle raps because I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, because the ice on which they skating is.
Are we live now?
All right, we're live. Welcome back, baby. Episode 45, I think this is. Maybe 46. I don't know.
Somewhere.
We forgot to check. We're a little bit brain dead. I feel like we both wasted away in the sun earlier, and I don't have much left, but I'm hoping this camera will give me a little bit of life,
Yeah, I'm pretty dead, too.
Sitting here, just seeing yourself on the screen, it props you up a little bit. It makes you feel like you got to do something. Something's got to come out,
Something's got to come.
But, so tell me, what's the discoteca that you're doing?
Oh, discada, as we were talking before we cut on the cam. Discada is like, think of like a Mexican stir fry, But it's like you have this discada, which is like the dish, and it sits over a burner, propane burner. I mean, like in Mexico, they do it over a campfire. It's like real shit. Mine's like
you got the suburban version.
Yeah,
it's got a suburban discada, but
it's a nice gas burner. So you get your meat medley. You cook them individually. You set them to the side over the edge, and then you add in the next meat. Takes the grease from the other thing. At the end of all the meats, you add in your onions, your peppers, a little bit of beer, some tomatoes. And cook that down. Then you throw all the meats back in it, whip it up, line the edge with some tortillas, and you got a fucking party, my friend.
Is this something that you have to get good at? Like this is a skill, its own acquired skill. You have to
a novice like yourself.
Master?
To a novice like yourself, because I know you're not a big cook, it might take a little bit of skill.
I'm a grill guy. I'm a throw the steak on the grill, let it sit 5 minutes, flip it over, 5 more.
I mean, you might be able to.
Bing.
How's your whip game with a spatula?
My whip game is strong.
Well, that's really what it involves.
Whipping work, dog.
It's you need a good little wooden spatula, a little screen spatula. You can kind of.
It's all in the flick of the wrist.
Exactly. You ever stir fried before?
I've not stir fried.
It's very similar to like a wok, only a little bit more complex because as you cook each meat, you set it off to the side.
Now, have you seen that guy that like he's definitely like Balkan of some sort? He's one of those Eastern European.
I've seen a lot of Balkans on the news lately with the whole
famous Instagram guy. World Star used to post him a lot. I haven't followed World Star in a while, so I don't know. But he's got like he cooks on that big ass thing outside, that big circular thing.
Maybe it is a discada. I don't know.
No, it's definitely bigger than that, but it's the same kind of vibe. Yeah. Okay. I feel like that needs to be your new shtick.
Yeah.
You got to be on the discada. No, like you just got to be that. You got to prepare dishes for the internet on the thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you, I bought it Monday. And since then, I've already done 2 discadas. And mind you, once the discada's done, it's about fucking 8 pounds of food. And it's just me, my girl, and my son, So we've been eating a lot.
Yeah. But you're cutting back, I thought.
Nah, I'm just changing what I'm eating.
What are you doing?
A little less cookies, a little bit more meat.
Okay.
I've been in the gym, trying to bulk up a little bit.
It is bulking season.
It is bulking season.
It is bulking season.
Here it's 83 degrees today, so,
I looked at the temp and I was like, yo, it's 82 right now. And it was hot. Like you're outside like, yo, it's fucking hot. Like I got to get inside in the AC. Yeah, it feels amazing. But I'm like, damn, this is 82.
And it's fucking
about
March.
to get to 95. What is it? It gets to like 100 here, right?
Yeah, but a humid 100, which is fucking miserable. But I'll take it over snow any day of the week.
All fucking
Any
day,
fucking
baby.
day
That
of the week.
sunshine.
Get that fucking sun. That vitamin D just fucking beating through your skin.
Yup.
Like a fucking whore.
Yup. Like a whore taking the D.
That's it.
I want it. I want the D.
Yeah, well.
I want the fucking D.
You'll get it down here. The D is a lot stronger down here than it is up in Chicago.
Yeah.
You got to really want the D in Chicago to get it.
I beg to differ.
Really? I think
like
the sun here just fucking sits on your shoulders. Like the fucking base of the sun is just bleeding through my skin.
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing, but that's what I'm saying. The vitamin D.
Well, I was talking about the dick.
Oh. Okay, well.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can understand where you get confused there.
Yeah. I thought we moved on. I thought we switched D to dick.
Okay.
I thought we were getting the dick.
I mean, you can get whatever you want. Speaking of getting the dick,
go, champ.
You were on a date, you were saying.
When?
Today, was it? You went to the pool?
Well, I wouldn't call it a date.
Well, you were out with a young lady?
I was invited by a co-conspirator of mine.
Co-conspirator? Like Joe Mad's conspirator? Or?
No. Oh. Just an acquaintance,
okay.
I think. An acquaintance. Lovely lady. She may or may not listen to the podcast. I don't know.
Probably not.
I'm not sure what I can say or what I can't say.
Well, you can stop being a bitch and say everything.
You're goddamn right. This is the fucking Strategy and Dolo show. We don't hold back, baby.
That'd be a good time for a graphic if we had it.
Yeah. Oh, we need. There's all sorts of shit we could get.
I mean, you're a big not Circuit City. What's the place called?
Micro Center?
You're a Micro
Have you been
Center
to
guy.
this Micro Center?
I did go once with you before we moved down here to check it out. It's pretty big.
I was told that this Micro Center is like shits on any other Micro Center because they have a port. Houston has a port.
Yeah, I could see that.
And they get like the ill shit right off the ship.
Yeah, I can see that.
It makes its way to Chicago from there.
Okay. Well, I will say this, then you're a bitch for not getting the trigger button to fucking have some visuals on here. Don't they have a little like
They got. I got news for you. They got anything you can think of.
Okay.
Anything you could think of. That's the time we're in right now, 2022. If you could think of it, you could do it.
Can you get like a trigger button so we can get some fucking visuals for the people watching?
I could get trigger buttons. I could get fucking dildos. I can get whatever
I think
you want.
if we could get maybe not the dildo, but if you could get a trigger button that like we could just like have explosions and maybe air horn visuals come up.
It could get a little sloppy, I think.
I mean, listen, when you listen to a radio show, right, like a talk show, they usually have
listens to the radio. First
back
of all,
in the
that's
day.
how I know you're old.
Okay,
We're doing a podcast right now. This is a podcast world. The radio is dead, dog.
Okay, so you mean to tell me none of the podcasts that you listen to have any sound effects?
They do.
So then why are you making us look like some bitches?
Well, you said radio. Oh, you mean on the potty?
Yeah. What the fuck did you think I meant for? To sit here and listen to while we're bored?
I'm just. I feel like we need to earn that level of production.
How so? You want to get some more views.
I want to get some more views.
Well,
so
maybe we get more
take
views
your
if we
shirt
had
off.
more technology.
No, you're gonna have to take your shirt off. That's how you get views. These days,
give me a
that's
couple
how
more
you get
weeks,
the
dog.
views.
I'm in the gym. Just so you know, you will not be the only DJ this summer with your shirt off.
Bro,
I'm coming for the title.
What workouts did you do today?
Today I did biceps.
Biceps? Take me through. Walk me
walk
through.
you through? Okay.
Train me. I want you to be my trainer.
So today I worked on biceps. What did I do? What was the first workout I did? First workout, the barbell with the curve, that joint.
Yep.
Did 4 sets of 12, up and down. Standing with the elbows in.
Back straight.
And on the outs, back straight, of course. Elbows in, shoulders not doing the work, wrists not doing the work. That's a key thing you got to remember when you're doing biceps. You don't want to roll the bar. You want to see the top part of your knuckles, right?
What
So I'm hitting
YouTube video did you watch?
Listen, dog, don't worry about it. I'm giving you the sauce. You don't got to watch the video.
Dog.
So I did 4 sets of 12 on that. Then I did the incline, sitting back, 4 sets of 12 on that unilateral.
With
you know
the
what I'm saying?
barbell or with
no,
dumbbells?
Dumbbells at this point.
Okay, switch it up.
Then after that, I did. What the fuck did I do after that? Oh, after I did the cable across chest to try and get the other part of the bicep. You work this one, you get this side. You work this one, you get this side. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm doing that. And then I had one other thing I did. Jerking off. Very important.
It's good for the forearms, which
strength
helps the bicep.
Exactly, because you got to stabilize the bar. And then I did 4 sets of that, and by the 4th set, I was dry heaving, and I went home.
How long did you jerk off for?
Oh, just 4 sets of 12.
At the back at Planet Fitness?
Yeah, 4 sets, 12 minutes. If you don't come within 12 minutes, then,
Do they have showers in there?
Yeah, they do, but I was doing it on the toilet.
Yeah, toilets. There's a seat.
I got to sit down when I come.
Down.
I can't. Okay, while we're talking about this, let's be real. I've
real.
tried jerking off in the shower, right? And even if I can get past the lubrication point, which is not fun to me when it gets wet and then it's like rubber. I don't like that feeling. I like the soft lubricant.
You need a lotion,
yeah,
or a ooey gooey,
and
maybe.
the water will wash away that. So even if I get past that, who the fuck wants to come standing up unless there's a girl beneath you to come onto? Like, standing up, coming is like not the business. I need to be relaxed. So right after I nut, I can just.
It's kind of powerful to come standing up, though.
No, it's terrible.
It's kind of like you're kind of dominating your
area.
area.
It's fair if there's a girl underneath you that you're coming on, but if you're just in the shower crying into the drain, it's not a vibe.
Maybe like one hand on the wall.
Even then, it's like, yeah. Then you're just like, what am I doing here? And then you
start
realize
crying.
you're jerking off at Planet Fitness. Okay. Disclaimer: I wasn't really jerking off at Planet Fitness. That was a joke.
Well,
I don't want to lose my membership. I mean,
hey, listen, it's a judgment-free zone, man.
It is a judgment-free zone.
If they fucking kicked you out for that, you got a lawsuit on your hands.
You might be right. I'll be
that
like,
is
you're
judgment.
judging. They'll be like, that was a lunk. We hit the lunk alarm
goes off because you're jerking off. They're looking for who set it off, and it's not in the gym. You're in the fucking bathroom.
Do you remember the one time you got the lunk alarm pulled on you?
No, I didn't get the lunk alarm, but the guy came over and said something.
Because I had a gallon of water.
I had my gallon of water.
You were too hydrated for that. You needed more pizza.
That was the beginning of the deterioration of the world that we now live in. Yeah. That was like the early stages. That was like when you laughed at it.
It's kind of
like
changed.
When people said stupid shit like that to you, you'd be like, oh, yeah, all right, you fucking weirdo,
But I got to admit, at least this Planet Fitness that I go to is a little bit different. Like the one in Chicago, we used to go there and be like fat old people like sitting down on the recliners watching TV on pizza day, getting free pizza.
When is pizza day, by the way?
I believe it was Tuesdays.
They don't have it anymore?
I don't think they have it at this one. This one's a little bit more comparable to what I would imagine a prison workout being like.
Okay.
You got like the big African American section over here where they like to, they stick together. I'm
it's
telling
all
you,
segregated?
It's very segregated.
Oh, really?
This gym. And then you got like this like white biker guy over here working out by himself, and then you got the Mexican younger guys over here. But they definitely like, I don't know if like they're a weightlifting team. But there's like a group of like 5 like really big black dudes that don't really talk to anybody. Because like one of them asked me one day because I drove the lowrider in and he was like, oh man, can I get you this? And then they kind of looked at him like, what the fuck are you talking to the cracker?
You're lying.
I swear to God, I'm not playing.
Hold on. So where does a guy like you go? Because I've always kind of wondered this in terms of prison, in terms of like, if a guy like you who's transracial, right?
I'm not transracial.
Where do you go with the white biker guy, or do you kick it with the essays?
I'm kicking it with both. You do realize that the whites and the Mexicans have an alliance in the prison systems.
I don't really break it down for me.
Okay. Well, from my understanding,
what is the alliance? Where does that come from?
If there's like a race riot, right? To my understanding,
there's not enough whites and there's not enough Mexicans, so they have to get together. Is that
I don't
what's
know.
happening there?
I don't know what the numbers are. Again, this is just to my understanding, based off of watching American Me, but that's what I understand it as. And I'm sure someone's watching this punch in the air right now, saying, "I ain't dreaming up with no crackers." Bam, bam. Okay, listen, I don't fucking know. I don't know anything. I don't know anything that I'm talking about.
Well,
you're listening. That's fine.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to know. Nobody knows. Our president doesn't know anything.
Our president doesn't know.
Our president knows nothing. What do you have to know?
He knows about enough to get by on what kind of ice cream he likes.
Unbelievable. He knows nothing.
Bro,
nobody knows anything. Did you see the Nancy Pelosi clip where she was just babbling just like him?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
She's fucking 81 years old. Did you know that?
I saw a picture like
of
meme
her with JFK on JFK's inauguration, and then I looked up how old, and she's 81, dog.
Well, you know that if you can start harvesting children's blood and drinking it, you could too live to be 81 and rule this country.
Well, I would hope I can live to be 81, but I definitely don't think I should be running the country.
Yeah. Wait, there was something
age.
about Planet Fitness that I wanted to. Oh yeah, the pizza day. I mean, talk about genius. Talk about keeping your clientele. A gym that serves pizza weekly.
Yeah, fucking what a waste of fucking. Just if that wasn't the most terrible. I mean, that was because it was a woke gym. It was a judge-free zone. It's like, hey, listen, come here. You can be
gym?
fat. Well, it was woke, you know, Planet Fitness. That was like what it was based off of, like women that like are tired of being shamed for being fat. Don't go to the gym and work out. Go there and eat pizza and continue being fat because it's a safe place for you. But now I think it's changed because, like I said, when I go there, I actually see some beautiful young women that you would not expect to see at a Planet Fitness working out there. And some definitely, you remember what part of the thing was like, oh, you can't wear muscle shirts?
Yeah.
Well, these motherfuckers wear muscle shirts.
They're back?
They're wearing muscle shirts.
They're back?
And I'm not mad at them because, you know, at this rate, I might go in there shirtless by the end of the summer.
You're not like that.
I'm definitely not like that.
You're not like
but
that.
But drunk enough, I might take my shirt off at some point. And that's what I'm preparing for.
When are you getting the rest of your body tatted is the real question.
Well, when I find a tattoo artist out here that I can fuck with.
My boy Silas just got tatted, and his shit looked pretty fucking fire.
Is that right?
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
I'm going to need to see
Didn't
pictures.
have like the it was black and gray. You would like it. It's obviously amazing art, but it's not that style. It's not
Which
that.
I can't fuck with.
Yeah,
I got to stick to my shit. I mean, I respect people that have like, you know, all kinds of different shit and everything. Like,
well, it's just not. It's like it's
like
really
Nate,
good.
It's
black
like
and
your
gray.
Nate Dogg tattoo.
Like what?
The Nate Dogg tattoo.
No. It's really good art. It's really good.
No,
but
Nate
it
Dogg's
doesn't-
tattoo is good.
Nah, it's like.
It was good, but
the
it
Nate
was
Dogg
like
tattoo is good, but it's
like a
cartoony.
hipster.
It's cartoony.
I thought it was
it's
more
not
like a
supposed to be
hipster
like
kind of
realist. Like this shit's like real, like looks really good. But
like the tits.
Like the titties. But yours you have like the Mexican roots of the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got that flavor, that Mr. Cartoon kind of. You know, that guy. He doesn't do.
He doesn't have the flavor.
He's not Mexican for sure, 100%.
Well, I don't think they necessarily need to be
yeah,
Mexican.
you got to be Mexican.
No, that's not true.
Well, just
Tattoo
'cause-
Güero from L.A., one of the baddest motherfuckers in that shit. White guy.
Yo, that's your boy?
I would get
That's
Tattoo.
your
You
boy?
know who Tattoo Güero is, right?
I
You
don't
know
think
him.
so. I don't know.
I'm sure I think your brother put me up on his shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe.
His shit goes hard.
I mean, yeah, I feel you. I just feel like you know, if you're getting a certain kind of if you're going for a certain ethnic thing, you want the real deal. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to a sushi spot and having a Mexican chef.
Okay, that's where I was going to go with
Who
this.
wants that?
I mean, I get it. I will be honest. When I go to an Italian restaurant and I hear like banda playing in the background, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well,
I'm like, at least pretend.
There is another side to the argument. I mean, those guys can fucking cook.
They can cook.
They can make sushi. They can make Italian food.
But like, just play along with me for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When I go to a Chinese restaurant, I want to hear that fucking little guitar, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
I
want to be embraced in the culture.
You want?
If I go to a
Mr.
Mexican
Lee.
restaurant, I want to hear fucking. If I'm going to get mariscos, I want a big loud banda, coked out motherfucking band playing like overly loud music to where my ears feel like they're bleeding as I drink my michelada. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying?
It's the real experience. That's
Just
the
like
true.
I'm not going to go and get soul food from some fucking crackers who don't know how to cook. And they're going to not put enough salt in there. If I leave a soul food restaurant, I want to be feeling like I'm retaining all the fucking water that I drank to wash down that salty-ass pork chop. That's what I want.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't think you've ever had soul food in your life.
I don't think I've ever been to a soul food restaurant, unless we're talking Harold's.
Harold's, I wouldn't consider that soul food. It's fried chicken, but it ain't. You need to go to like M&M's. Like they have soul food cafeterias. That's a big thing in the soul food. Like
Out here or back home?
Well, back home, anywhere, really, from Indiana to Chicago that I've been to. The soul food cafeteria is a thing. You know what I'm saying? And you get your tray and you go up there and you fucking pick what you want. And then by the time you get your tray done, it's like going to a barbecue spot, you know? And by the time you get your tray, and they're like $245. You're like, what the fuck? But then like you can't just give it back, so you got to pay for it.
Why is all food that's served on a tray more expensive?
Because they do it by the pound. So you're like, oh, it's $7.99 a pound. That's great. And then you didn't realize that a brisket weighs fucking 4 pounds, or whatever the fuck it is. And then they got to throw in some hidden fees, right? When I'm thinking about this, the place I'm thinking about, Green Street Meats.
Fuck that place.
That place is fire.
Fuck
okay,
that place.
It's fire, but definitely overpriced.
That hipster ass bullshit.
Okay,
fuck that place.
It's fire though. It's fire.
That's fucking woke barbecue, dog.
It's woke barbecue.
You're out
for
here
sure.
eating woke barbecue.
No, you want
That's
to know
how
what
you fucking feel.
You want to know what the most woke kitchen? I got an ad on my Instagram the other day because I don't know how to turn it off. But it was. Do you remember Lyrics Born, the Asian dude?
Of course, I remember that fucking clown.
He has his own
that
cooking
fucking
channel
clown.
now. He's like, today we're doing vegan soy, pikyao pop pow, Korean barbecue, and it's like,
is it fire looking?
I mean, if you like vegan Korean barbecue,
vegan.
It's all vegan. And the way he says it, he's like, ooh yeah,
Listen, Lyrics Born was the fucking man.
His
gonna
music
be honest.
was dope.
He made good music.
If I never saw him speak, I would be like outside of rapping, I'd be like, oh, his shit's cool.
Here's the thing. Social media to me ruined that guy. For most people, social media makes
so you've seen him on social media.
What do you mean? Do you not remember the Stop Asian Hate thing that he posted where
No,
I had
didn't
to
see that.
unfollow him, bro?
I definitely never followed him.
At the height of it was when we first moved here in the beginning. So it was still like the height of the pandemic. Shit was locked down everywhere. Black people are beating up Asian people. I don't know why, but the whole Stop Asian Hate thing was happening. And this guy gets on his fucking Instagram and he's like, man, it's crazy out here, man. Like,
that's how he sounds.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel, bro. Me and my boys, when we were growing up, always getting profiled, man. Always getting profiled, driving our cars. The police was looking at us. I'm like,
profiled for
you're
what?
Fucking Asian.
Bro.
You don't get profiled by the police. You get profiled by the fucking librarian.
Bro,
what are you talking about?
It was a wild time. Everyone wanted to play the victim in 2019.
I had to unfollow. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. This is you've gone
that's where
too
you drew the
far.
line.
You crossed the fucking line. Your Asian ass was not getting profiled for nothing having to do with your Asianness. Maybe he was a fucking gangster when he was little and he was riding around with a cocked fucking hat and a gun on his waistband doing dirt, and he was getting profiled for that. But it definitely wasn't because he was fucking Asian going to Kumon. You know what I'm saying?
What's Kumon?
Kumon is a fucking math tutoring service.
Oh, Jesus Christ. See, you just racially profiled them. This is why white people can't have nice things.
Fuck you. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Listen. You were done being white years ago, and I didn't know what you were doing. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
I jumped ship when I saw things were getting a little dicey. I was like, ugh. I was like, these things are all kind of leading towards someone that's not great.
Yeah.
At some point, these people are they're gonna get us for our parents' our parents' wrongdoings.
You were fucking onto something, my boy, because it's not looking good for me anymore. You're good. You're solidified in the community.
I experienced reverse racism a lot as a child, so I knew it wasn't good.
First
so I was
of all,
like, let me just go ahead and blend in.
That's not reverse racism. That's
just
real
racism.
Fucking racism.
Okay.
I posted about this the other day. I was thinking about this the other day. When I was 19, I dated this black chick, and her dad fucking hated me because I was white. Openly. Told her I don't like him because he's white.
Right.
That's racism that I experienced, and I now keep my head on a swivel.
You better keep your head on a swivel because they're out here. They're out here, and I experienced a lot of that shit as a kid, going to urban boys and girls clubs and getting my ass beat strictly because I was white. And you could say it wasn't that; it was some. I'm telling you, it was because I was white. But I'm not sitting here looking for a sympathy handout. I'm just saying I realized it was probably good to just mingle in with a different crowd.
Yeah, whatever. We can't sit here and talk about.
Yeah,
real
then it
race.
just
it was
becomes
a joke
hate
at
speech,
first.
yeah.
I don't want to be like.
Don't
I don't give a fuck. I don't.
At
give
the
a
end of
fuck,
the day, who
honestly.
gives a fuck?
I truly
That's the
don't
point.
give a
Because
fuck.
if you get angry about it, then you're no better than.
I'm the fucking loser.
People.
That's what I'm saying.
Then you're just
I'm out here, baby. It's in the past. We're past that.
Life moves on.
I'm still looking for a nice young black woman to marry. So if you're out there, let me know.
Have you found any nice young black women at polecats? Because I see some videos of you getting your dick rubbed on by their butt cheeks.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens at the strip club.
That is what happens.
That's kind of what happens. That's kind of their job. That's like going to a McDonald's and be like, I saw you in there getting served a Big Mac.
And you got fries. I don't normally see them give fries like that.
There is a really hot black chick at polecats.
There's a few of them.
That's my homegirl, though.
So you're saying you wouldn't fuck her?
I mean, come on. I'll fuck any homegirl I got. I'll fuck my mom.
And that's all for today, folks. Thank you.
Yo.
I don't know how to follow that up.
That's when we need the bomb.
Yeah.
The explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good times.
It's good times.
So, what were we talking about?
How the fuck did you get 3 stages darker than me today?
I was out there soaking up the sun, dog.
I was in the
like
sun.
Soaking. But you were like working. You probably had a shirt on.
I definitely didn't have a shirt on. I'm working to get this body tan for my debut of DJing with my shirt off.
But you were probably moving. I'm assuming you were working on the car.
Yeah.
The sun can't settle in when you're
You were
doing
just
too
laying
much.
out or what?
I was cooking, bro. I went out there with a purpose, and I
Came out purple.
semi-achieved it.
You went out with a purpose and you came out purple.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect it.
Yeah.
Maybe if I have some free leisure time like you, I could just fucking lay out there.
I live the life of leisure. That's really what I do.
I mean, that's how you keep from getting or looking old. I mean, you're still going to get old, but as long as you don't feel old or look old, it's all good.
But
look at Nancy Pelosi. Drink some fucking virgin blood.
some adrenochrome.
Is
It's
that what
the
they
blood
call
of
it?
the children.
No, I thought it was adrenaline something.
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome. Okay.
Yeah. Derived from the blood of the children that they imported to Epstein's Island.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe they started, maybe after the
I thought it was in the bottom of a pizzeria.
Well, no, that guy went and there was a guy that went with his gun and he went to go find, there was nothing
Maybe he
there.
just couldn't find the trap door.
But what happens, they started the island, right?
Right.
And so they had to obviously fill it with kids from around the world, right? And then once how old was the island? Because once it got started, you no longer have to import kids from the outer world. You just breed them.
Listen, you sick
right?
fuck. All right.
You know what I'm saying, though?
I mean,
organic.
No.
Homegrown.
No.
Farm fresh.
No, bro. You can't. No. As a girl dad, I have to fucking
you gotta put
end
an
that
end
conversation.
To this. Well, there was boys being diddled, too. If you want to.
Well, I'm a boy dad, too. I'm a boy and a girl dad. So, and heaven forbid she ever finds this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
She'll.
Well, we'll all be dead by that time.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Nukes
over.
are coming.
It's
We're
over.
good.
I mean, there were some planes flying around the pool today. I thought it was a Russian invasion. I don't even know what was going on.
But you just laid there and took it like a champ?
Well, what am I going to do?
Fucking
what would
man
you
up.
do if legit there was a plane flying above you, dropping bombs and shit,
and
you're laying at the pool?
I'm gonna grab if I'm laying in the pool in my backyard, I'm grabbing my Kalashnikov comrade and I'm fucking taking fire. Bam, bam.
I'm just gonna. You know that moment when you take off on the airplane and all of your anxiety is boiling, and then it hits that boiling point where it's just acceptance, and it's the beautiful bliss of just flying through the air at hundreds of miles per hour when you really not supposed to be doing that.
1,000 feet from me. The first couple, when I'm taking off, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, wait, are we leaning? And then it's just gotta be doesn't matter if we're leaning, we're just dying.
There's nothing you can do. The first time I ever experienced that was honestly with you and JP when I first started smoking weed, and we weren't on an airplane, but we got high.
We were in a car, and I was that high.
We were in a car. Yeah, we were in a car, and I was that high, and I don't know if you'll remember this, but we got high at the crib. I think we were going to Prism. It was a Monday night, midnight, pretty late, whatever. We're going to Prism. We get in the Uber, and the GPS is telling him to go on the highway, and this dude was like, I got to go on the highway? He was like,
I do remember.
I got to go on the highway? He was nervous about it.
Idiot.
And we were all kind of like, can you not drive on the highway? What's going on here? I literally in that moment, I just vision, like the clearest
It's
vision
getting
of
hit
that
by-
car just flying off the highway, like going over the rail and just like flying off it. But I was just like sitting there in perfect peace.
You were
just
at peace about it.
floating.
Yeah, I actually do remember that because that was like when like I'm sure it's still like this now, but like at the time, like taking Ubers everywhere, I was like 90% of these people are fucking mentally handicapped.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that you know what? It's just like the politics. It's like, how the fuck did this person get behind the wheel of a car and decide that was a job for him when he can't even drive on the highway and has no idea how to use a GPS system? And how the fuck can Biden be our president and he doesn't even know how to wipe his own ass?
He can't talk. I'd rather him be able to communicate, but have trouble wiping his ass.
Listen,
have like a shoulder problem or something.
I get it. They're all fucking corrupt, but at least give me a corrupt one that can like hide it. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't even know how to hide. He can't even regurgitate the shit that's on the teleprompter in front of him.
Yeah, when you really think about it, it's a crazy time. You can't think about it that much. If you really let it sit in like that, if you're really like, this is America and allegedly the greatest, freest, most powerful country in the world, amazing, world, right? Blah, 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 all that good shit. And this guy is in charge. And not only that, but the fact that people accept it. There's an astronomical amount of people that are just like, yeah, that's the guy. Yep, that's my guy right there.
And it's like,
that's
you don't
him. He's doing
question anything. Like, you just give them thousands of dollars a month in taxes and just, this is it. Yeah?
He wants to fucking hand out crack pipes. That's honestly, my guy.
But I felt the same way with Trump. I'm going to be honest. Because, like, when he came in, I'm like, he's a fucking, like, television celebrity.
Yeah,
like,
well, yeah, that's where it started. Actually, it's where it started. It was like a reality star. You're like, what the fuck's going on?
This was in Idiocracy. Remember, there was like the bodybuilder played by Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Who was the fucking president? And it's like, oh my god, really? Could you see that in the future? That'd be crazy. And he's like, give the plants Mountain Dew. And here we are.
Here we are, baby.
I really didn't want that movie to be right, but
well,
here we are.
All we could do is accept it. A. B, get this fucking money. You know what I'm saying? The Strategy and Dolo show every Friday night at Bottle Blonde, the greatest fucking party on earth, the longest standing party that this
Milky Way galaxy
universe has seen.
Oh, it's a universe.
Name me one party that has lasted through the pandemic.
Ooh, damn, I didn't think about that.
Find me a party that has lasted through the pandemic.
The party got relocated, but it never ended.
That's exactly right.
We just reformed and adapted.
You know what I'm saying? We got to accept it. We got to get this money. I mean, it's like Lil Wayne said. Fuck bitches, get money. Who said that? It wasn't Lil Wayne. Who said that? Who originated that?
Yeah, Biggie on Get Money.
Okay.
Junior Mafia.
Yeah, Biggie.
It wasn't Biggie saying it, but it was probably Lil C's and Lil Kim saying it. And, you know, Rio de Janeiro or whoever the fuck else was in. Name 4 members of Junior Mafia.
I only could bring up Lil C's because I just heard someone talking about him on a podcast.
Lil C's, Lil Kim. I think there was a guy named Jamal in there. I'm not. Hey,
that was Tribe Called Quest.
No,
that was Sharif Jaheed Jafar.
And you have Lord Jamal from Leaders of the. Was it Leaders of the New School? No, Lord Jamal.
I don't know.
He was in the group with Brand Nubian. Yeah.
Jamal. Yeah.
But there was. I want to say there was like Lil Jamal or something. Anyway.
Well, there's a little everything. I got a little dick.
Well, you got Lil Kim, Lil C. I mean, they are the Junior Mafia. Ooh. I wonder if it was like about their height. They were junior. I mean, they're Lils.
Are they small? Is Lil C's a small guy?
What the fuck do you think people call themselves Lil for?
Is Lil Wayne a small guy?
Yeah, he's like 5'2".
Okay, hold on. Is Lil Flip a small guy?
Yes.
Is Lil Zane a small guy?
You talking about Lil Zane from fucking what was the music video he was driving? He was flying an airplane in it.
I have no idea. I couldn't even name a song. I'm just saying Lil. I'm literally going.
He had a song with 112.
Whatever comes next.
Yes, I do remember Lil Zane. I couldn't tell you his stature, but I'm sure you could look it up, and it's below 5'6".
Okay.
I think that's where you got to cut it off.
Lil Durk small?
Yeah.
Is Lil baby small.
If I had to guess, yeah.
Are we talking dick size or?
Listen, I don't fucking know about his dick, but his name's
I mean,
Lil
we've all
and
seen
Baby.
Kanye's dick. Don't fucking try and act like when Kanye's dick pic got leaked, you weren't looking it up.
I honestly didn't even know what that.
Stop.
I've seen Ray J's dick.
Stop
no,
it.
no, I'm dead ass. I didn't see it.
Stop.
I swear to God, I didn't see it. What do you want from me?
Your mouth.
I'll tell you any celebrity's dick I've seen.
Name them off right now. Name
right,
every celebrity cock you've seen in the last 10 years.
Ray J,
Banger.
Chris Brown, kids hung like
Banger.
a fucking moose.
Moose. He's got the moose now.
Who else have I seen their dick? Oh, Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee hung like a fucking horse.
Listen, are they?
You only make sex tapes that are going to get released when you're fucking hung.
That's true.
No one with a small cock.
I haven't seen Nelly's dick, but I heard it's very average. And allegedly, you know who's got a fucking disgusting dick that I saw? r.o.a.d.
What about?
So the girl from what's that fucking thing? That
Love and Hip Hop.
No. It was like he was like a pimp and he had like all the bitches.
Hustle and Flow.
Angels. No.
Hip Hop Honeys.
No. Something Angels. Taz's Angels. Remember?
Oh,
Taz's Angels?
yeah.
So the blonde girl, the hot one.
Okay.
The white girl, like the only white girl. She ended up like getting wifed up by r.o.a.d. And then like I don't know if she was fucked up or what the deal was, but like on her Snapchat one time, on her story was her sucking his dick. And it was the most disgusting dick. I mean, listen, I'm not a big fan of any dicks.
Well, hold on. Was it disgusting because it was like filled with snot?
No. It was
bile?
disgusting because it looked like a fucking dog's penis. It like had like a fucking crooked like cherry red head on it and like probably uncircumcised. I mean, it didn't really. You couldn't really tell it was a dick until you really looked. And you're like, is that a dick?
Was she going to town,
or
was she like,
she's
this
earning
disgusting?
She's earning the fucking lap of luxury that she's living in, being his wife. So she's got to fucking act like she likes it.
At least
a
little.
Yeah.
Ashley
Martell, that's her name.
Yeah, I know that name.
She was hot.
What about Welvin the Great?
Ass.
You remember Welvin the Great?
Welvin. We saw Welvin's dick on Snapchat.
This kid's got a king size fucking Snickers.
He's got a fucking Trace Piernes.
My boy, they say that, if you're born with a little less up there, you got a little more down there.
I mean, something's got to even this.
And I've seen one retarded guy's dick and one midget's dick. Both were enormous. Like, I was jealous a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, who had a bigger dick? Welvin the Great or Trace Piernes?
I think Trace Piernes did.
Was it that big?
I mean, this kid
he's 3 foot tall.
This kid was literally using it like how you would fuck around with one crutch under your arm. You know what I'm saying?
Up.
Like he was using it to like hop around and shit.
No, he was
like he would plant that bitch on the ground and hit like one of these.
He was breakdancing on it.
He was fucking hitting dick spins.
What?
Yeah, he was. It was reckless, bro.
That's amazing. You should have brought him back and made like a fucking sideshow with him.
For anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, I was in Colombia a couple years ago and we were partying at this bar and this midget showed up like out of nowhere. I don't know what happened, but like when there's drunk frat boys and a midget shows up, it's a wrap. Like you're like, yo, this is the guy. Like he's the main focal point.
That? Why
everyone's
are midgets
like,
so amazing when you're fucked up?
Yes, yo, like it lifted
they're
them
gods.
Up. You're
they
trying
are
to
gods
get them
amongst
drunk.
men.
Yeah, they're gods. Yeah, when like if you're out partying and you see somebody that is like less fortunate, you kind of feel.
I won't say that because if I see like just a handicap, I guess dudes in wheelchairs get playing. They get a lot of lap dances at regular nightclubs.
You kind of want to be a little more nice and
but there's something about a midget. Like you get to throw them. Like you don't throw a guy in a wheelchair. Nobody fucking does that.
You don't do that unless you're fucking Eddie B and he bites you in the face.
We're gonna have to go back to that
later.
All right, you're in Colombia. You're at a brothel.
Well, it wasn't. Well, here's the thing: the whole entire country of Colombia is a brothel.
Right.
There is prostitution is completely legal. So, if a girl wants to fuck you, she's gonna fuck you and then charge you at the end. Like that Like I fucked a pedestrian bitch, like a normal, like ugly. I fucked an ugly ass girl, like, just because I was sick of fucking prostitutes.
Right.
I'm like. After day fucking 2 and you're having sex with 4 girls at one time and they're all just like it's all about the money. They're not like really having. It's just prostitutes fucking suck. I'll tell you that right now. Well,
they do definitely suck. That's part of their job.
Yeah. So I was like, I can't fuck these prostitutes. I need to fuck like a regular bitch. So I went and found the ugliest bitch I could find who would have sex with me. And at the end, she asked me for money.
Just because it's so socially accepted.
Just because
I might as well get some money out of it.
Exactly. She's like, I mean, he's going to pay someone. It might as well be me.
It's
not illegal.
You should have hit her with the Uno card and been like, pay me.
Yeah. I should have. Yeah, exactly. I should have fucking charged her before she
gave
came
her a
into
receipt
my room.
And been like, there you go. Take care of it whenever you're ready.
So the entire country of Colombia is one big living and breathing brothel. So we're all drunk, having a good time with the midget. We go back to the crib. I think I called some hookers for myself. Nobody else that I was with participated. Disclaimer. And, the boys heard me calling up the hookers in the other room, and they were like, hey, you should get one for my boy. Get one for our friend. I don't even remember his name. We refer to him as Tres Piernes, but at this point, we didn't know that he was El Tres Piernes.
Wait, did the hookers recognize him, though?
No.
Were they like, it's Tres Piernes? And you're like, what the fuck does that mean?
The hookers, the girl that smashed him thought that we were joking. Like, we were like, I smash this guy. We'll give you money.
You paid her to fuck him?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a nice gift.
Yeah. And then, and she thought we were just, she was like, funny. And we're like, no. You need to fuck.
If we're in Tijuana, we get a donkey show. In Colombia, you fuck the midget.
So he's smashing. Obviously, I had forgotten my where I parked my car. So I went into the room thinking that it was parked in there. You know what I mean? I went in there. Oh, this isn't where I parked my car.
Mistake.
Seen his dick, and I was like, yo, what? This man had a hammer, dog. I'm talking like it was thick. It was fucking, it was strong. It commanded respect. Literally, it looked back at me from the bed and it was like, what's up?
Bro, you should have fucking pimped him out. You should have brought him back here and made it a spectacle and fucking, you could have been like the porn king.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen a midget porn or two in my day and none of them really have big dicks. They just have like normal dicks. But if you got one that's got a third leg, the possibilities are endless.
This thing was fucking. It was.
I think we got to go back to Colombia and get this guy.
It was a spectacle. I wouldn't even know where to find him.
You could save him from the favelas of Bogota and fucking make a career for him.
Listen, bringing people back to America used to be saving them.
Yeah,
we're all getting out. I'm gonna hit him up for a fucking place to stay. I want to see if he's got a couch, bro.
He's got an extra couch just for his penis, actually. So when he sleeps, it's like a fucking like an ottoman.
Yeah,
just fucking throws it on there.
He's got to fucking lay it on there when he rolls over.
What's about all the midget dick talk we got for the?
What did I say in that middle of that story that we said we were gonna get back to?
Oh,
I forgot. It was we were talking about midget dicks. And then I was talking about Colombia, brothels, fucking hookers.
I don't know. If it's important.
Sounds like every episode before this, honestly.
Yeah, true. That's very true.
What about music, though? Let's get into a little bit of music.
Wait, if we're still talking midget talk, all right, are we going to music?
Is there good music? Midget music?
Well,
making music, making
no,
midget?
but there is actually a real housewives of like just midget wives. It's pretty entertaining. Came across it the other day with my wife was watching wife shows. I'm like, do you want to be a fucking scumbag like these girls? She's like, no, I just like watching. I'm like, all right, fine. And then the midget one came on. I was like, hold on.
Oh,
we're watching the whole season.
It was it's Little People, right? Or
no, but it's like a housewives one where they like go out to brunches and get drunk and fight each other. You know, like every other housewives thing. Only they're little.
That's fucked.
Is it though? Fucked. It's entertaining. I don't know.
That's so fucked. How do you? Here's a real question. Being that like we have recreated our own reality TV show in the past, we understand the production level of the shit. When you're watching something like that, isn't that the only thing going through your mind? For me, it is.
It was when we were making a lot of videos like that, but now I just kind of I don't really think about it as much. I mean, there'll be things where I'm like, that's definitely scripted. But I can enjoy a TV show.
It's all scripted, but I something like that's just so bad. Like the Kardashians, the newest season, right?
Right.
I was hanging out with one of my gay friends, and he was watching it.
What were you guys doing?
We're just hanging out. It was later at night. It was probably like 2 a.m. We were just kicking it. No, I was at his crib.
Oh,
in
yeah?
his bed.
Oh.
But he had the Kardashians on. I'm watching it. And I'm like, I know everything that's happening, and it's all done very poorly, really,
right.
to be honest with you. Like the fucking preview where the music comes on and Chris is behind the bushes getting a massage from her man, but it sounds like she's sucking his dick, and they got the camera like just over the bush hedge, and you could see the top of his head, and he's like, yeah, and you know what I mean? You're like, I know everything that's happening here, and like a cut scene where they'll stitch together sentences and shit,
or they'll always get him like looking like they were looking at him speaking, but they'll put it in like after they're done speaking, so it's like add a little drama. Yeah, but it's entertainment. You gotta take it for what it is. I don't give a shit if it's real or not. I don't give a fuck about the Kardashians. But if they present it to me in an entertaining way, I'll fucking veg out in front of the TV a little bit. Though I try to limit my TV time. I'm be honest with you.
Because you don't want to take time away from your phone.
That too. I honestly try to limit all that shit because like I'm getting old, dog. I got to start enjoying things. Like when my son was young, I probably missed a lot of time with him because I was so dedicated on my career and constantly working on like making content and shit like that. That now with my daughter, I'm like, I want to spend a little bit more time like just fucking having her throw up on me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever babies do.
Funny you should say that.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
You're sick.
I'm just saying.
Listen.
But listen, here's the real thing. Because you said you're getting old, right?
Yeah.
I need to know, at what point did your lower back and right shoulder really start just aching?
30. Everything starts aching at 30. 26, hangover starts setting in a little heavier. 30, you start waking up with unexplained pains. 36, you're just trying to get through another day.
Okay, now, what remedies have you
venom.
enacted?
Snake venom.
Snake venom?
I don't know what it's...
really.
No, listen. This is real. Okay? So there's this stuff, and if any Hispanic comrades are watching... You'll probably know what this is because your Tia or your Tio might have a jar of this stuff. It's like a cream. It's not really a cream. It's like almost like a. I'm trying to think of the almost like a Vaseline kind of substance.
Like a tiger balm, like a Mexican tiger balm.
Like some sort of balm, and it's allegedly has snake venom and bee stinger stuff in it, and you rub it on your joints, like arthritis, anything that hurts, anything that's achy. And it has like this like eucalyptus mint kind of smell, and maybe lemon in there too. And you let it soak into your shit, and I swear to God, it works.
Okay.
You asked, and I told you. And you can get it at your local supermercado.
That's fucking cute.
I'm telling you.
Cute that you're out here rubbing snake venom on your back.
Bro, it works. On my knuckles. Bro, you know how many times I've broken my fucking hands, right? It works. When I wake up and my hands are aching, I rub it on my shit. And I can move them, my joints, no arthritis. I'm good.
Okay, now let me tell you what's happening here. Because when you wake up and your body hurts, that goes away over time throughout the day, over a couple of hours or half hour or whatever it is while you're waking up and your body's releasing and getting looser and stretching. So you're just putting that shit on, and then that's happening, and you're thinking that it's that, but it's not.
Don't knock it until you rub it.
Have you ever have you ever seen a chiropractor?
Yeah.
Do you remember what they told you?
I'll tell you the day. So I was in the club. This was back before the remodeling of Underground. Back in the days. Old Underground. With the fucking white strobe lights. And I'm dancing on the couch Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? Industry night. It's lit. And I somehow slipped a disc jumping on the couch. Now, mind you, at this time I was probably only 28. You know what I'm saying? I was probably coming up on the 30, but it was kind of an awakening moment for me. But anyways, I was jumping up and down on the couch, slipped my disc, couldn't move. My boy Loki. You remember Loki? I don't know if you know Loki.
Loki.
Serbian. Might have been before we were hanging out.
I don't know if I know him.
Loki fucking carried me out of underground on his shoulder.
Wait, you fell off the couch?
No, I just like jarred my shit and like fucked up my back somehow. Like, but bad, like to where I couldn't even walk. Like fucking bad.
Yo, you are the most injury-prone motherfucker I've
I don't
ever
know what
met
happened
in my entire life.
So this happens. My boy like carries me out of the club. Throws me in his car. I remember him driving me home. We're on LSD, not the drug, but the street.
Lakeshore Drive for anyone who's not from Chicago.
3 o'clock in the morning, and I remember being like, Loki, okay, man. And I was like so like into it at the moment. I was like, I'll live for the club. I'll die for the club. I'm not quitting going to the club.
Yes,
he's like,
dude.
what? And he like fucked with me for years after that about me saying that in the car. But that's like, I was so passionate about the club at that time in my life. And so the next morning, I'm like, fuck, I got to find a Cairo. So I found a Cairo on North Halsted. Now that weekend, coincidentally, Gay Pride Parade had just happened. So I pull up to the place, and it's like, it looks like fucking.
Smells like jizz?
Like the end of the world with fucking rainbow confetti. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah.
Just,
okay, I got you.
Streets are demolished.
Yeah.
So I go into the place, and like they're like, it's $160, whatever. I'm like, all right, fine. So it's like answering all these questions. I can barely walk. I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know. He's like, just answer me like these irrelevant questions. Like if you go to get car parts and they're like, year, make, and model, you're like, I just want to fucking, a can of oil, whatever. So I'm like, just get to it. And he's like, all right, lay down on the fucking, the little table they got.
Yeah.
Crosses my leg, pushes in on like something, and all of a sudden, brrrah, just like a fucking firecracker shit. Brrrah. I'm like, oh. And he's like, all right. And he does it to the other one. Brrrah. And then I get up. He's like, all right, walk from there. And I swear to God, it was like, you ever see like Benny Hinn on like the church, like those massive churches where he's like, you're healed. And they walk and they're like, oh my God. That's me, bro. I was walking down the fucking hallway and I'm like, oh my God, I can walk and it doesn't hurt. I'm like, you're amazing. And then he charged me $160. I'm like, you fucking prick. Like,
you don't think that was worth $160?
it was worth it, but I'm saying it's like, you could have done that for $50, bro. You were just fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
You're so crazy. You're out of your mind.
I'm saying
you spend $60,000 on a lowrider that'll hurt your back. And you can't spend $160 on a motherfucker that'll fix it?
I mean, at the end of the day, it did work. I know a lot of people talk about it not working. It did work. I just
wait. So, and that was it. In the next day, the pain didn't come back.
No, I was good.
That was it.
That was it. I haven't been back since. Though I would like to go get a little alignment.
I'm so scared to go to the chiropractor because I feel like they want that $160 as many times as they can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they just want you to come back and back and back. I feel like I'm going to start going and I'm never going to be able to not go.
Well, I didn't experience that. I mean, I'm sure some people
good news.
do.
I like that.
But I could see it being like a massage where they're kind of like addictive. You're like, all right, I'm tense. I need to get another massage. Yeah, I could see that, like, if they align you and then they slip back. But my shit was actually needed because I, like, slipped a disc or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Something's definitely fucking wrong with my shoulder. Like, I could just hear it popping and shit all day.
Because you fucking scratch so hard. Like, you get so fucking into it.
It's possible.
You might have scratchers on. That's a thing.
Scratcher's shoulder.
Scratcher's shoulder.
Frozen shoulder.
I'm glad I don't scratch. That's the reason, actually, I don't scratch. Otherwise, I would, like, body you on the turn.
Yeah. I wouldn't want you to risk your health like that,
I know.
honestly.
You know how accident prone I am.
Yeah.
I can fucking do one of these.
I have to work the whole rest of the fucking night because you can't DJ anymore.
But I live for the club.
Now, I will say, you get hurt a lot, but you're not a bitch. You're not one to miss a shift.
Listen, I don't miss a shift.
I learned this early on in our friendship. Early on, because in the beginning of being friends with DJs, you sort of become the guy to cover them when they're not going to make it, you know? So, like, I'm friends with Jesse. He's, like, drunk every 3 days. I had to cover one of his shifts. You know what I mean? Like, you start to realize people's habits and shit and what they do. I don't know that I've ever in my life had to cover one of your shifts, ever.
I'm not going to leave money on the table. We'll say that.
No shot.
I might have a little bit of Jew in me.
You definitely. You want some more?
Chill, dog.
Yo, no, but I remember we were on a boat Wednesday. It was a Wednesday because you do Wednesdays at Bottle Blonde for the past fucking 15 years.
Right.
Logan, who is... I want to talk about him, too, that fucking cocksucker. And I hope he sees this. He was on the boat. Good time.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of the bottle guys. You were just obliterated, annihilated. There was no way. Everybody who was a fucking manager at Bottle Blonde was on that boat and was like, yo, we need to find a DJ for tonight because there's no way Dolo was making it. And I was like, no. You guys obviously don't know Dolo.
I don't know why. Something about being on the water, you get drunker faster for sure. But like that day, I was, I had a mission to send it, and it was sent. And
you did your thing.
I got a little too wasted. I think I even tried like making out with one of the bartenders.
Yeah, Logan.
No,
it was Logan.
No, I remember getting denied and her being like, ugh, and I'd be like, oh God, I must be real fucked up.
Yeah.
And
isn't that the worst when you're like kind of feeling yourself and you like go in and this bitch is like looks at you with true disgust.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like real disgust. Like you fucking thought I was gonna kiss you?
Yeah, that might have been the sobering moment that got me to work.
That might have been it. Yeah.
But no, I went. I do remember that. I went home. I took a little nap. I woke up severely hungover, and I probably did some sort of upper to get me going to get back to work.
But kid made it.
I'm not gonna miss it. I'm not gonna. And that's not, I take that. I did miss one gig, and I felt so guilty about it. But it was when I caught that fucking norovirus, and I was projectile vomiting, and it was only because I didn't want to get.
Wait, what the fuck's a norovirus?
Well, it's basically a stomach bug, but everything has to have a name.
When was
now.
this?
This was like fucking a month ago, 2 months ago.
Who covered you?
Rectic.
Oh my God, you missed the shit,
bro. I didn't. I felt so guilty.
Oh my
but I was like,
God.
but it was so contagious that like. So my girlfriend gave it to me. Or she gave it to the baby who gave it to me.
This guy will go to work with COVID, but
my
son
won't
got
go
it with Nora?
Our dog got it. And it's like a 12-hour bug that like you like projectile vomit. Like I've never thrown up this hard in my life. It was just fucking terrible.
Give me
and I was
COVID.
like, I would have totally. Everybody was like, yo, I would have took COVID 10 times over this. It was fucking bad. But I was like, if I give this to somebody at work, I'm just gonna be a piece of shit. I'm like, I gotta just.
I
call
respect
it.
that.
And I worked the next day. Nobody got sick, so we're good.
I like that. I was gonna ask you something. I forgot. We move so fast here on this show. It's crazy. What were we just talking about before the norovirus?
Throwing on my back, chiropractor.
Not missing work. Oh, Logan, that fucking rat, that fucking piece of shit. Listen, any DJ can relate here. There's always that fucking guy behind the bar, or maybe it's a girl, or maybe it's both, who the music's too loud, right? The music's too loud. They can't hear the drink order. They can't hear their customers. They can't make money. All the fucking excuses in the world. All the excuses in the fucking world. Music's too loud. Okay, fine. There's no winning this. This is not like a solvable thing.
Yeah,
There's no solution here. It's just what it is. Like it's what it is. We have Waka Flocka and fucking DJ Who Kid on
who's not a kid
Friday.
anymore. We'll say.
Yo, when Waka told me when I asked Waka if he had a USB drive for us, and he was like, "Nah, Who Kid's here," and I looked over and I was like, "That's Who Kid's dad? Is he brought his dad? Is he in the bathroom?" Like, but that's besides the point. Whatever.
Now, Who Kid was actually cool as fuck.
Was cool as fuck. He was old. I only said it because you said it.
Yeah.
You started.
Well, we said it because we realized it, but like, he's a legend.
Yeah, no, I have nothing bad to say.
He actually could set up his equipment, which was fucking mind blowing compared to most of these DJs for rappers. But
yeah. But folks who DJ mostly urban parties, for some reason, the red line on the mixer, it just doesn't register. I don't think they see it, honestly. I think that they might be colorblind, and it just goes green, yellow, more yellow. There's no red. And when that clip lights up, it's red, so they don't see that either.
I didn't realize on a DJM 900 that there's 3 red dots. I was like, did he unlock a new level on this mixer? Like, what the fuck is happening?
It was definitely the loudest I have ever heard any venue that I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Let alone that venue that we DJ at mostly. Never has it ever in the existence of that fucking venue since before it was a fucking pawn shop has it been that loud inside of there.
Exactly.
So I cannot wait to talk to Logan at the end of the night and be like, yo, it was pretty loud, huh?
Because he's the guy who always complains, it's too loud. Can you guys turn it down? And we won't even be like in the yellow. We'll be all green. And we're like, What the fuck are you talking about? It's negative 3 dB on here.
I mean, for hours. When that mixer was just squealing of too much power exertion, I'm just thinking about when it's finally over and I get to talk to Logan and ask him how fucking loud it was, right? I go up to the bar at the end of the night. Oh, what's up, man? You have fun night? Waka's the shit. Great. Yeah, I was like, it was pretty fucking loud, huh? He was like, no, I don't. No.
He definitely just hates us.
It's not that he hates us. It's the level of fun that he's had. And I talked to someone else about this too. I don't want to name drop him or anything. I don't want him to get in trouble. But he said that he has a dB meter on his phone. And when people complain about how loud it is, he'll check the dB meter. And he said that this man in particular, who complains quite often, every time he checks the dB meter, sometimes it's high, sometimes it's really low, sometimes it's here. It's like it's all over the place.
It's just something to bitch about.
It's dependent upon whether it's busy, whether he's having fun, whether like there's so many other things that it's dependent upon. Yeah. That it has nothing to do with the actual level of the volume. Clearly, because it was the loudest that it's ever fucking been.
Bro, I had earplugs in and I was like, "This is loud." We turned down the master.
We
settings.
turned down from the iPad.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to walk up to
and that was
mixer.
early. And that was early in it. And I think that's why he's like, "Oh, y'all gonna turn me down? We turn it up." You know.
Yo,
so,
they went
whatever.
crazy though. It was a good fucking time.
It was a fucking great time. I honestly really enjoyed that.
It was fun. It was fun because Waka puts on a fucking amazing performance, and then r.o.a.d also does, which I didn't know. But then them together, they're homies that are doing this like tour. They travel a lot together. And r.o.a.d was fucking drunk and fucking up, and then Waka would turn around and like cut the fader himself and be like, "Hey, r.o.a.d man, you fucking up, bro." And then r.o.a.d would get on the mic and be like, "Fuck you." It was like a fun banter.
Fun.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
It was a good time.
Yeah. Not as good as the Strategy and Dolo show every Friday night at Bottle Blonde, the longest fucking lasting party on earth, the greatest party on earth.
The only place for you to be in the Houston area on a Friday night. That's a fact.
I mean, really, where else would you go? Let's just be honest about it. Where else would you go?
Whataburger? I don't know. Pull up, get some pizza, do some shots with the kids, and let's have a party. Speaking of which, we got to get the fuck out of here.
I'm ready to get weird tonight.
Let's do it.
I'm ready to get weird tonight.
Let's do it.
I'm going to start drinking at dinner, I think.
Let's do it.
Let's take a shot at dinner.
All right. I might shoot some fucking heroin.
I'm going to fucking shoot myself in the face.
I'm not really going to shoot heroin. I don't condone that.
I'm going to shoot myself in the face.
Well, you could do that, but just don't do heroin.
Yeah. Drugs are bad. All right. I mean, this was a fun episode, you know? Mm-hmm. It's been a couple weeks. We're pretty much bi-weekly at this point.
You're definitely bi.
I'm gay.
Oh,
don't assume my sexuality because you've seen me with men and women.
My bad.
I'm gay.
You identify as gay.
I have AIDS. All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. Fucking Strategy and Dolo show. Party with Strategy podcast. Let's go, champ. The babies.